Okay, getting everything fired up there, and everything is copacetic. So let's carry on. I've got brass to collect. I have some fields here. If you look at my fields here, and I don't think I can do much for them. Turn that off. We don't need that anymore. What they do need is they need fertilizing. I've also got grass to pick up. I've mowed everybody, so let's do that. Probably, we'll see where it is to start with. Looks like there's beehives all over the place, but they're not. Okay, so let's start with this over here. Lower the, that's me lowering that thing. It has to be unfolded first like that, then lowered, then turned on. Now there's a, that's true. Let me check there's a tab there, I think, that tells me. How much everything needs repaired. So my tractor is 29%. Sorry, is it at 29? It is. My tractor's at 20%, and my potager, 100%. This thing, 53%. So I probably should take both of those to the garage at some point and get them fixed. Supposedly, when you buy used things, they more difficult to repair. Let's see where we are on the prices too for silage. Where's our silage here? Here, 268. It's going up, but we won't sell silage yet. So our silage, we are generating it at 7,000 an hour, and we've got 61,000. But we are storing it for both of them. Both production chains. Nope, I think we missed that corner there. We did. Oh well, we'll catch it again. Oh, you win some, lose some. Anyway, hopefully it's a quiet Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning for you, depending where you are in the world. It's quiet here. It's not snowing because I can see the downtown lights a couple of kilometers away, so we're good here. There we go. I don't like being in cab with this because I'm really not comfortable with where the back is. plan is to drive around, collect the straw grass from here, and then collect the grass from the 2 lots across the road, and then collect the grass from the other side of this my farm lot here, farm yard. So between those, we will have a lot of grass, and probably then we can pause the game till tomorrow. Not pause. Log off and go away, and then tomorrow I'll come back. The game is running continuously on the server. Things will be happy. We will have moved along. I need 1 more day so that I can fertilize. If we look here, they both need another stage. This one is sorghum. Well, sorghum's a 4-day crop, but pretty sure we're not in 4 days yet. Nice if you could get a counter to see where that. When did you plant that? Should get 10% more yield though, because I rolled it and mulched it. Just to try it out. It's okay, but I don't know. It's a lot of work to go over the whole field with a mulcher and then the whole field with a roller after seeding. I mean, it's 10% more, but I don't think I really care. Oh, caught a little piece of it there. I can do all of it, I think. We certainly have a lot of grass, a surplus of grass. More than the fermenting silo can do. But I'm not, excuse me, I'm not about to buy another one, so. Well, 7,000 liters an hour, I guess, is okay. But we've got, well, we're going to have 40,000 liters here. 45,000 liters here. Which is 6 or 7 hours worth of work. So. You know, I can afford to leave it for days. Go away for a week, come back. Just finishing up. So we can't really tell from the mirrors here. They're showing me the wagon. They don't really show me what's happening behind me, so. I'm not a big fan of in-cab driving. Oh, once I gotta think of what I'm gonna buy for my first tractor. This one, I guess. This one will be cheap once I bail on it because it's messy, 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 messy. 6 months. It definitely needs repair. I've spent $8,000 on it so far. That's the annual price, or I don't know. Sure what that is. Supposed to be the price. Add this to start. So am I likely to get half price? Let's see. Okay. I can borrow more money. Does not. I wonder how the loan amount maybe it increases after a year. Let me look to see if there's something. Check. FS22. Total loan. Total. How to get and pay off a bank loan. How to get a loan. Oh, I guess I wanted to look at loan limit. I was told that the amount you can borrow increases over time. Loan limit increases as you pay. Old link. Purchase more land, you able to get a higher loan? I don't think that's a factor because I've bought more land and my limit isn't. So no, I'm not sure what the plan is, but it's not that. Like the sound of things, eh? Even it starts up the PTO goes the RPM goes faster because it's running the PTO to unload that. Okay. Little more with chains in it. Back down the hill here. Trying to do things by the book. Except for the fact where we drive through fence posts, but yeah, other than that, by the book. Had to think about it there for a minute. Take a run at it up the hill here. Ah, car. Pieces of 8. Oh, we need to make some money, and it's going to be a couple of days before we make money. What day is today? Tuesday. It's going to be Thursday in real time before we can make money, I think. What I'll have to do is, I guess, take some contracts. What do we got for contracts? Baling. Oh, like cultivating, harvesting. 1,000 to harvest some sorghum. Take the product of Feldspun. Soybeans. Not very exciting. There's all these baling things. I'm not going to do baling. I've done baling. God, it's annoying. And I don't have a cultivator, so I'd have to lease one. I have a sprayer. Anybody spraying, and nobody's spraying, so. Yeah, let's get this little bit here. And then start off here. I believe this is where we came in. Cruise control so we can relax. Ah, Cyclone, you have returned. How are you doing, my friend? How was your day? How was your heat? I assume you have heat? Excuse me. Try to catch this as well as I can. And that wasn't bad. We can do better next time. We'll go back and catch it again. My stream claims to have ended. Where does my stream claim to have ended? On Twitch? Ah, the heat is very good. It's leaving the house through the second floor. What do you mean? The heat is going up and out. Is there a window open on the second floor? You can often do some balancing. There are flaps. There are flaps. Well, you can open and close vents in rooms, and there also are flaps on the ductwork in the basement that control how much hot air goes to various ducts. So by doing that, you can do some rough balancing of a heating system. Like if you've got a room that you don't use much, you can turn the heat down to it, and then other rooms will get more heat. Oh, there's no upstairs heating vents either. Well, then gap in the ceiling. Well, okay, so that should be plugged up. You should plug that up, even if with yeah, plastic and a staple gun or duct tape. Cardboard. You know, maybe use an old Cardboardeaux box. Good. You found the now that you found the heat. You found a couple of heat problems, so you can fix those. So that'll help. No upstairs heating vents is strange. Unless they're hidden behind furniture or under furniture. Sometimes people say, oh, I'll put this dresser here, but the vent's there. Yeah, but I really want this dresser to be here. Okay. Sometimes people block heating vents. Just saying. Just saying. If the house was built to code, there would be heating vents upstairs. Oops, this was a bad idea. Oh yeah, because this thing has to get fixed, really. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go to town and get repaired, cause oh yeah, if it was put in as an aftermarket, the heating system was put in after, then depends who is involved in that process. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Why can I not offload? That's interesting. Are we full? I think so. No, 412,000. Even if we were, we should be able to take like 3 of them because we've changed that. Okay. Well, isn't that special? Wonder why it wouldn't take the grass. There was a G there, and then something happened. No, there wasn't. Huh. Well, that's not good at all. Let's, well, I guess let's save the game and start it up again here. We'll see what happens. Okay. That's because it's broken. Needs to get repaired. There we are. Don't know why that happened. But maybe we'll go get repaired. What did we say we had? We said we had, yeah, this thing was at 48% and the tractor is at 23%, so might as well. And get some gas, I guess, from town. Okay, let's do that. I heard complaints that the repairs were too expensive and too frequent on this, but I am not seeing any data on what percentage they are in terms of more expensive or more frequent. Okay. Okay. Open shop menu. This one. Okay, so the Massey Ferguson is going to... Oh, 20,000 repair. I don't even have 20,000 repair. This thing, how much? Well, I guess what we should do is repair as much of this as we can. Okay. I just go negative there. At some point, we're going to start making money. In big chunks. Not yet, obviously. Here's the other thing. I could sell the fermenting style. I get half price. I'd lose all the product in it, and I'd have no source of income. So that's it. Contracts. Oops. Missed that post. Okay, so what do we got for contracts? Got baling, cultivator, cultivating. I don't have a cultivator. Harvesting, harvester, harvest of sorghum. $3,000 minus 500 is still good price. 2,700. This one is soybean. Which is better, 18 or 20? Oh, 20. 18 is annoying. 20 is fun. 20 is a square thing. Okay, turn that off. And go back here to 20. borrow items. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a trailer with it. I don't really think I need a trailer, though. I tend not to use trailers with these. If anything, if I can, I just drive up the road. Do a building with this pipe? Possibly not. Okay, and where is 20? Wait a minute. Do I have to pay for the train too? Well, there's 20 there. So, I soybean. Let's see how much soybean we do on this. So I'm hoping that I don't have to pay. Very annoying if I had to do that. I think it's $1,000 an hour rental for the train. That's going to come off my 3,000, which is minus 500, so 27. My 32 is not going to be 27. There we are. Which one is this? This is the case 7150. It's the 7150. That one, pretty small. Tank is small. 10,000. Sorry, it was a text from my son. Oh, let's get rid of that. Screen? Yeah. Yeah, I would get the bigger one if I was going to do it myself. And a bigger header? That's the problem sometimes. When you lease equipment, when you use their equipment, sometimes their equipment is cheap. Better to do jobs with your stuff. I was going to do some fertilizing. There are none, no. There were some, and vendor did them, so. There's never anything for mowing. Ah, Dragon Ghost 2. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Ghost 2. Are you also a streamer? Dragon Ghost? Or what I mean, yes. Only for Star Citizen. Oh well. Well, let's give you a thing anyways. Yeah. We'll give you a free shout out anyways. So I'm chugging along happily. I wonder if I have to start the chat thing. I have to start the chat thing? Chat. Nope. Should be working. Oh, I know. Well, it's not hard for things to get ahead of you, but I find my streaming is sort of a laid-back type on Truck Sim, either ETS2 or ATS, or in Farm Sim right now. Quiet streams, just chucking along here. No yelling, no screaming, and no bright flashing lights, no contests, no, yeah. I like the noise this thing makes. I'm not good with, really not good with being in a cab. I can never tell where the edge of the tool is. I'm not a professional farmer. Although my friend Bender isn't, and he still seems to do much better than me at cab driving. Maybe. I should look carefully to see how wobbly he is on the field. Maybe he thinks he's doing well, but he's not. So this is going to be a long field. Hopefully I make money on this. I'm supposed to make 2,700, roughly 2,700 on it. Now this is going to Felsbrunn, and you have to rent a train. Thinking, no. Just a sec. I'll be right back. I just need to get up and stretch my legs and my butt. I'll give you a slap. A lawsuit. Oh, that was a little harsh. Let's try another one. There we go. And a dad joke. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, my friends, had my little break there, my little walkabout, and we are good to go again here. So. Soybeans. Hard to tell what these things are sometimes, but yeah, this is soybean field. We're doing this on a contract. The contract was, I think, yeah, 32, and I used their equipment, so minus 500, so 27. Hopefully. Now, if I do the whole thing, I get bonus, because I think 80% counts as them being happy. But it used to work anyways, 80 or 90%. If you did the whole thing, then they wanted the 90%, but you got to keep the rest. Got the profit from it. Nice. See how that works. I like doing them like this, and this cutting the square, because field gets smaller. It's easier to see the field getting smaller. These get shorter, the runs. Yeah, it's going to be a few loads for that trailer that comes with this. And you have to pick up the equipment yourself. But weird kind of feel. You have to pick up the equipment yourself, but you don't have to drop it off when you're finished. You just say, okay, I've done the contract. We had a mod in the FS19, whereas you it was just to take multiple contracts. What it would mean is you could take a contract, use their stuff on your field, and then do the contract. So if I was doing soybeans, I'd take a soybean contract. I would take one that the larger field that I had, because it's going to have even bigger equipment than I would get. And they're going to give me, for 500 bucks. Rather than me leasing it for several thousand, so. Interesting the way that goes. Oh, it's because we're spraying it with a swath. I don't think we can do raw emissions. Can we? Yes, not available for this crop. Okay. I thought so. Oh. Ah, now I'm doing grapes. Ah, how do you like? I haven't tried the new things. I haven't tried grapes and such. How are you liking it? There's a good profit in it. There's a long growth period, unfortunately, but how are you liking the grapes? And how are you liking the longer growth cycles? It takes 4 to 7 months for things to mature. So even at 1 day per month, that means that it can take 4 days for oats to mature. Whereas before, what would happen is you would plant oats today, and tomorrow the oats would be ready to harvest. So really had to you had to think about it. Oh, so you can't just okay. I thought you put grapes. I thought you just put grapes anywhere, like on top of a meadow grass or something. But no, it makes sense, I guess, that they're gonna want to have some sort of yeah, some kind of substrate. They're gonna want a field. Gonna be planted in. Interesting. Okay, the pipe out, and let's go here to the garage. Here to the garage. Okay, what is this? See. What's the 3670? Feeling is not much. Okay. Oh, sugarcane. Yeah, you have to prep the field. So can you not prep the field? Like, can you just plant grapes on top of a meadow? Or do they actually have to plant on a field? Yeah, I like the longer time scale. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. I discovered also you do things like they've added mulching, so you mulch after you harvest before you put the next layer in. You run a mulcher over, and what it does is that the stuff you see, the residue you see, it it's a roller with dull blades on it, and it sort of chops that up and works it in, and you get 5% better yield. And after you seed, after you plant a crop in a field, then you run a roller over it, which is just big rollers, and you get another 5% yield increase. So it also seems that periodic plowing is different. Periodic plowing used to mean that you had to plow, excuse me, you had to plow everything every 3 harvests. You still had to cultivate root crops every time. Now, apparently what it is periodic plowing is not really periodic. It just periodic plowing turns on and off the requirement to plow root crops every time. If you turn it off, you never have to plow in corn. And it has nothing to do with this 3-day cycle with, you know, every 3 days gotta plow your your oat field or something. So that's just something one of these gurus observed on his experiments. So I don't know whether it's a feature or a bug. This map, Erlengrat, we've got it on a server, on a private server. So far, there's just 2 of us on it. And we've got it set for continuous time, meaning when I log off tonight, time keeps clicking on the farm, and we've got it set at real time. So when I log off, if I log back on, 12 hours later tomorrow, it's going to be 12 hours later on the farm. Now, if that happens to bring me to middle of the night, well, then we'll change things. We can do a sleep anywhere. We've got a sleep anywhere mod. If you look, where is it? Oh, I have to get out. If you look there, left ship on the top left, left ship plus Z gives me the option to, what time would you want to sleep until? We found that. Glad to have that, because the farmhouse, the initial farmhouse on this Erlengrat map is this great big huge, basically it looks like a big dormitory or bed and breakfast in the Alps. Huge thing, 2.5 stories high, big block of a house. $350,000. I actually bought it for my farm. Got this mod, so I sold it, but I only got 150 back, so. Oh. Bought land, leased a lot of equipment. I discovered if you want to get used equipment, when you return equipment that you have leased, it will appear here on sale. And it seems the sale price is determined partially by how long you had it. I sent some things back that I'd had just for a few hours, and there was hardly any discount. And then something else that I'd had several days was a 42% discount or something. That tractor I'm using, I've had it for several days, so once that tractor is done, once I have what I think is probably 70% of the cost of that tractor, I'll take a chance and return it. If it's not cheap enough, I'm going to have to go out. If it's close, I'm going to have to go out and just do a whack of contracts and make a bag of money. Nice little patterns, aren't they? They are. So I may only need 2 loads in that wagon. Where am I? I am. Yeah, 70%. Wine is gone. That's the reference. The Cardboardeaux is referenced by wine. Yeah, see, it's not a Bordeaux, it's a Merlot in a box. Yeah, that cheap. I'll have to sell it. I think I'm pretty well at the stage where I can stop doing these nice little decorative loops. Just go up and down. Oh, control has to be on for the control to be on. Getting there. Getting there. Yeah, let me know, Dragon, how the Dragon. Let me know how the grapes and sugar cane goes. We're still doing the same old thing. Sorghum is added. Vendors got bees and greenhouses. I might do some of that. I'm broke here. I gotta start making money. And I've got a couple of fields that are coming in with crops. I got sorghum. I got a sorghum and I think an oats is coming in. Which reminds me, oh, the time just clicked by. If you're selling stuff in a production thing like I am, you can sell it to your own facility. Strawberries, yeah. 40% full. Oh. Strawberries, lettuce, tomatoes, they all seem good. The prices fluctuate. Oh, okay. So let's see what I paid for cost. Leasing costs, see 17. Let me make a note of it. And income, production costs. Not sure what. Oh, I think I know what that. That's running that. That's running my fermenting silo. Okay. Now my understanding is that I now have to get the train. And I won't be happy if I have to actually pay for the train. There's the train there, actually. I have to lease the train. Bring your product to Bellsbrook. Okay, so unload the soybeans. Go through the roof. Through the roof. Come right out of the roof. Okay, nothing wrong with that animation. Get off. Okay. Turn it off. Let's get out. Here. Rent the train. Oh, I'm not sure if I like this. Well, I'm really sure I won't like it if I actually have to pay to rent. Let's look at the map here until we see a train coming. Seem to always have to wait a few minutes for the train. It's not as if it's gone somewhere. It just appears. Okay, I'm gonna get some more wine while I'm waiting. I'm sorry, I didn't hit the button there. Okay. So I got well, I got enough. I got the money from that. I just saying that I was worried that I was going to get dinged with $1,000 you have to pay to rent the train. I did not because I was doing a contract, so that's good. So I made the money minus the rented equipment. I think I had to rent the equipment. Okay. Not much for contracts. I've noticed one thing I've noticed in an FS22, there's not a lot of contracts available. Now we used to also be able to. We had a mod that refreshed the contracts. Possibly got spoiled with that. So okay. So oh yeah, let me check. Let me. My price is now for silage. I got that thing there. Just churning out silage. 304 went up. So by the time the silage price gets up good enough, we're going to sell what we have. So far, we've got 70,000 liters, making 7,000 an hour. Mr. Morganegg is Mr. Morganegg. Come to the intersection, or the road, go off road. No. Well, no, I just went through the gap in the fence and onto the field. That's why there's those gaps. No, you didn't say that. You said different words, which you meant. Way more grass than I'll need. I think what I'm going to do, there's a field behind this that is. Jesus, you like arguing about being right, don't you, Cyclone? No. You're moving on after you've made your point 5 times. So this is the area that Bender has done. He did a great job of shaping these fields, and I'm thinking eventually of buying this one. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll let him sculpt that because Lord knows I don't need more grass. In fact, he could even see now. What do we have here? He could join this field. He could join this to here, sort of, or make it separate. Yeah, if you joined it, it'd be kind of a shape. Now this tractor has been repaired, but the trailer has not. I know if you don't repair a tractor, you power and speed, which is critical on these hills. I'm not sure the effect is of not repairing one of these trailers. Looking to see maybe it starts leaving stuff behind. No. Nope, not the map. Oh yeah, I could convert one. I could leave this as grass up here. Actually, no. Could make the whole field. So that whole thing could. Yep, that whole thing could be a separate field. Any bigger or smaller? Yes. I know. The edge. Yeah. Be a field. Good enough to do something in. A small crop in. Whatever it is going to get better money than grass. Oh. I'll have to see. Because I need to get more fields. Yeah. Definitely lots of grass. I know it's very restful and fun to mow grass, but I'm collecting grass way faster than I can silage from it. Oh, maybe I'll get him to change that. Then I'll owe him something. I don't have money. I can do something. I can something on his property. Although I think he has fertilized and weeded now. I think his stuff is all basically. Let's see, got everything fertilized. Doesn't need. Basically, he's got to just wait for it. Some of it. That one. That one is. Sorghum. Oh, sorghum is not bad. Sorghum's 4 days, so probably the second day. So I'm at that stage. Second fertilizing. I don't think I can do the second fertilizing right now. Gotta be, you gotta go between growth stages. steep hill. Not doing too bad. The hills are steeper on Bender's property. He's got true 45-degree alpine meadows, just alpine for breakfast cereal. Need to recall. Breakfast cereal with oats, a few other grains in it, and raisins, maybe some almonds, and I think milk powder, protein or whey powder. Ah, I found it. I was watching a video. Let me video that I'm watching that discussed yield. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's the Simone Veil interview. Okay, let's try this again here. Ah, Tyler, thank you very much for the follow, Tyler. Let me go back here. That's an interesting interview, but not what I wanted to do. I wanted this. There we go. Okay, it's Scroft, who went through and looked at all the different crops to see which ones made the most money. He took on Elm Creek. He took the same square field that you got on Elm Creek, and he planted everything one after another on there. Harvested to see what he would get. To see what he would get from the and then he figured out the yield. And he also figured out what the prices were, and he discovered that those prices that you see going up and down here, these things don't really take effect. He went through for a whole year and recorded the highs and lows, and they didn't relate to the high and low of sugar cane. Like, he might have got this low, but his high was here or something, or he got this high and never got near this low. So, anyways, he figured out how much yield each crop gives you from that same size field. So, yes, yeah, there's lots of trees, Tyler. Now some of it is off the map edge, but still, if you if you're buying, get rid of it. If you're buying farms, you still got a lot of trees in around your farms. That's land that you can use, cut. So, thank you for the follow. Hopefully that helps, Ghost. And what I'd added a comment that he was saying which ones were more productive. But I was saying, okay, so wheat makes more profit than oats, but wheat takes 7 days and oats take 4 days. So unless if you're not doing seasons, you can just keep planting oats every 4 days, whereas you can 7 days. So you make almost twice the money with oats. You know what I mean? That one's that off. That off so we can go to hell faster. Time 25. Oh, there still. Oops. Full again. Okay. Fence. Other property. We still have to clear that property. Got done the main. Gotta finish that back one. Then clear this property. And their price look like. Silage. 309? Yeah, not yet. Maybe the next hour. So like I said, we're in real time here. We're running it. I'm running it real time, and also we are on a private server that is running um, continuous time. So when I log off, the map keeps ticking, which is good and bad. It means that I think we needed it because time is, it takes 4 to 7 days now for crops, not just next day. So you could wait a long time. We have to be cognizant of the fact that yes, time is ticking away, so if it's evening on the map and I log off, then I remember, okay, so when I go back on tomorrow, it's going to be next day. That's okay, fine. If there's equipment that I have leased that I don't need anymore, well then before I log off, I should get rid of it. Otherwise, I'm going to pay, no, I'm going to pay in for it again the next day. Got caught by that, so. Oh, there's one there. Pointing around. Any more grass? Grass? I'll go over some grass, so. Are you a streamer, Tyler Stoner? I forgot to ask. Let me do a just in case you're a streamer, we'll give you a shout out there. Whoa. Okay, now we're doing this side. Let's maybe finish this side. We'll be done. Be done for the evening. Got that. Other one over there is going to take a while. Not a long time, but time flies. Time flies when. So this map FS, this is an FS22 standard map now, or Brad. Strike. There. Can go. That can go. So Erlengrat was a DLC for 19, an Alpine map, and they put it in, bundled it in as a basic map that comes. I think you get Cardboardeaux, which is a French one, and you get Elm Creek West, and this one, which is Alpine. I like this one. I like the size of the feet. It can be difficult to get into streaming, not just the software and the logistics of figuring it out. Excuse me, but buying the hardware. First of all, you need the money, and second of all, you have to find it, because some of the stuff is just not available because of supply chain issues, basic general supply chain issues, or specific GPU chip shortages. I got my system updated. It was several years old. I had to get a better processor. I think I had an i3 or something. Intel. Now I have an AMD Ryzen R7 and a new motherboard and twice the RAM, and my video card was TI, I think a 1060. It was certainly a good one. Power supply had already been updated, so blended sort of system that was fine. It's from a local supplier, their component system, so I bring it back there and buy, what do you got on sale, and I have them do the installation, do the upgrade. I'm not very big on that myself, so there we go. Somebody says, I don't know, maybe my grandma. Actually, I'm not sure if I know anybody who actually does say that, but okay. Crank that around. Need it. That horn that blows periodically is train, but I don't think it's related to the train going back and forth. Rarely seen the train. Down past the prison over there. Back and then town. That big thing, that silo thingy. Oh yeah, I'll get this done before I fill up. That'll be good. I won't have to worry about coming down to this. I like the way in this FS22, I like the way you leave tracks all over it, just like you would. I mean, they fade with time, but it's nice to see all these marks. I have crop destruction turned off, but you still leave tracks. Sure, but leave even deeper tracks in this grass. Turned on. Okay. Here. And up. Up to dump this. I think there we go. Dump it out. Okay. Guy back over to here. So up the trailer. Ahead a bit. Turn that guy off. Hop out. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. It's 10:37 here in Ottawa. It's not that late, but no, it was on. It's my second stream today. I think what I'll do is I'll look online and I'll see if there's somebody we can raid, somebody else on Twitch that is doing something farming.
If your bank card says Visa
Barry
Debit,
J.
you can use it to get the perfect gift online. This holiday, shop on millions of websites and apps with money directly from your bank account.
That
Visa,
annoying
a
ads.
network working for everyone.
Oh, a little wider than I wanted. Oh well. It's nothing drastic.
Okay, let's do a raid to a Barry J. So raid channel. There we go. So thank you very much, everybody, for viewing, cheering, chatting, subscribing. No, you can't do that. Lurking, and we'll catch you another day. So, take care, my friends. Ta-ta for now.